This is Pastor Ken, and as you can see, I'm outside. I have a whole series of puns for you, so I hope you'll enjoy these. Now, before I share these puns, I want you to know that my goal on this channel, Sermon Illustrations channel, primarily is to get my sermon illustrations out in the public for use so that my research can be multiplied over and at least one other person, one other preacher, one other individual believer will benefit from my years of labor. All right, here are puns. Two vultures board an airplane, each carrying dead raccoons. The stewardess looks at them and says, "I'm sorry, gentlemen, only one carry-on allowed per passenger." Two boll weevils grew up in South Carolina. One went to Hollywood and became a famous actor. The other stayed behind in the cotton fields and never amounted to much. The second one became naturally known as the lesser of two weevils. Two Eskimos sitting in a kayak were chilly, but when they lit a fire in the craft, it sank, proving once again that you can't have your kayak and heat it too. A three-legged dog walks into a saloon in the Old West, and he sides up on the bar and announces, "I'm looking for the man who shot my paw." Did you hear about the Buddhist who refused Novocaine during a root canal at the dentist? Why? He wanted to transcend dental medication. A group of chess enthusiasts checked into a hotel and were standing in the lobby discussing their recent tournament victories. After about an hour, the manager came out of the office and asked them to disperse. "But why?" they asked as they moved off. "Because," he said, "I can't stand chestnuts boasting in an open foyer." Number 7. A woman has twins and gives them up for adoption. One of them goes to a family in Egypt, and his name is Hamal. The other goes to a family in Spain, and they name him Juan. Years later, Juan sends a picture of himself to his mother. Upon receiving the picture, she tells her husband that she wishes to see that she had a picture of Hamal. Her husband responds, "They're twins. If you've seen Juan, you've seen Hamal." Number 8. These friars were behind on their belfry payments, so they opened up a small florist shop to raise funds. Since everyone liked to buy flowers from the men of God, a rival florist across town thought the competition was unfair. He asked the good fathers to close down, but they would not. He went back and begged the friars to close. They ignored him. So the rival florist hired Hugh MacTaggart, the roughest and most vicious thug in town, to persuade them to close. Hugh beat up the friars and trashed their store, saying he'd be back if they didn't close up shop. Terrified, they did so, proving that Hugh and only Hugh can prevent florist friars. Some of these you might not want to use in church life. People might find them offensive. Number 9. Mahatma Gandhi, as you know, walked barefoot most of the time, which produced an impressive set of calluses on his feet. He also ate very little, which made him rather frail with his odd diet, and he suffered from bad breath. This made him what? Oh man, this is so bad, it's so good. Super calloused, fragile, mystic, hexed by halitosis. Okay, here's the 10th one and the last. And finally, there was this person who sent out 10 different puns to friends with the hope that at least one of the puns would make them laugh. Unfortunately, no pun in 10 did. Well, if you don't use these in your church life, maybe you can use them just to make a little bit of laughter in your own personal life. Thank you for watching.